I got into this video for the specific reason of explaining why this game, Fire Pro Wrestling World, is actually in a lot of ways better than WWE 2k20 or just WWE 2k, the series. Basically, it's a better game. I'm gonna explain why it is. First of all, because of the way, you know, The Sims 4, if you take The Sims 4, right? Sims 4 and Grand Theft Auto 5. Grand Theft Auto 5, I believe it came out in 2013. It came out on PS4 in 2014. Because I think the PS4 didn't come out till 14 or 15. I can't remember, but it's been out for a lot of years, at least 5 years, right? They're still adding stuff to that game, and that game is still an excellent game, right? So what WWE should have done is took that route, because here's Fire Pro Wrestling World. It came out, I believe it came out on PS4 in 20. Nah, there's expansion packages on here. I'll talk about that a little bit later. But as you can see, you can create referees in this game. You know, all this crazy stuff you can do on here. But anyway, let's get into it. I'm letting the computer play this because I'm just basically talking about this game. If you have a WWE 2k19, you know, when WWE 2k20 came out, when you bought it, you know, you didn't have any of your same creative wrestlers again. As you can see, there's a belt. It's added some things to this game, but that's actually a tag team belt. But anyway, you know, each time a WWE 2K game comes out, you're starting completely over. With your wrestlers, your moves, you know, you might have up to 100 wrestlers that you've either created or downloaded off the community creations. But when you get the newest version of the game, all that's scratched. It's gone. Start all over again. But you have the same exact structure. You have the same templates, the same options to create wrestlers. All due respect, 2K19 has the same stuff with added options. They added a lot of stuff. And as you can see, he's taking a long time to come out. That's because in the creation suit, the create entrance suit, I made it that way because you can create the entrances in here in pretty good detail. But anyway, going back to what I was saying, with this game, they keep adding stuff to the game. They added this custom entrance thing. I think it's called Create an Entrance Craft or something like that. We're gonna go to it and look at it in a minute. But they have that on here that they added. They're adding something. It says that they're adding Create a Move on here, coming in the spring. Now, I believe this game came out in 2017. I don't know if it was on PS4 in 17. I know it came out in 2017. Here we are in 2020. They're still just adding on to what they've already had. Which, if you think about it, WWE 2k18, the reason why I don't say 17 is because the Cradle Wrestler was different. They didn't have the templates. The structure was a little bit less valuable than it is now. It's not that good like it used to be. But from 2k18, 19, and 20, it's all the same. They have the same templates, the same clothes. The difference is they just keep adding to it, right? But yet you have to start all over each time you get a new game. Start completely over. If you think about it, the game is actually just, they're really just updating the same game, but just make you start completely over. That's exactly what they're doing. You know, they try to upgrade the graphics. Sometimes they mess up on that, but my point is, each time you buy a new copy or a new game, not a new copy, but the newest version, you don't have any of your creative wrestlers, you don't have any of your content, all that stuff is completely gone. Which, a game like this, that is not the case. You just keep piggybacking on what they just take what they already had, which is the same thing WWE 2K is doing. The same exact thing, right? They're taking the same thing they had and adding something new to it to kind of update it or upgrade it. But the difference is here, you're not starting over. You're keeping everything. You're keeping all your customized options, or all your custom rings, your custom wrestlers. All that stuff is still here. Like I said, they're adding create a move, right? Is what I was reading somewhere. So that would basically, if WWE 2K did that, you'd have to wait for the next year's version to come, right? And then all your custom wrestlers, you'd have to start completely over. This is a better option to me. It makes way more sense.
5 minutes gone.
Because when WWE 2K20 came out, it was broken, it was messed up, it was wrecked. And you had the same exact options that were in 2K19 that were absolutely incredibly awesome on Creator Wrestling mode. And then all of a sudden you have 2K20 come out, and those same modes are wrecked, destroyed, real glitchy, the same exact stuff. How does that even make sense? Well, I know they had some issues. Ukes is no longer with them, and I believe, from what I understand, they left in the middle of the production of the game. And I do understand that's an issue, but you wouldn't have to worry about that if you just took the same game and was just adding updates to it, like these games do. Which makes way more sense. Well, then you wouldn't be able to call it WWE 2K20. You'd have to call it, why not just call it WWE 2K or WWE Universe or something, and have something called the WWE 2K DLC or the WWE 2K20 upgrade, and add all that original stuff, you know, whatever it is they added to the game, and just do it like that. That way you keep all your options, you keep all your custom arenas, keep all your custom wrestlers, and you just add to what you already have. You know, the community creation. You're just basically taking the same stuff, because some of the users are just basically recreating the same stuff they created in the previous game and putting it on community creations again. That's all they're doing. You know, so my point is, that's why this is better. It's a lot less discouraging playing Fire Pro Wrestling World. They don't have the fan base. Why? Well, one of the reasons is because this game features New Japan Pro Wrestling, which is a good wrestling, you know, organization. I don't watch it because I don't watch any professional wrestling, but there's some other things about this game that make it better in some ways. You know, like the way that the wrestlers react, the way their stamina works, the way the computer AI works. There's things in this game that are better. It just has a certain look to it that a lot of people are not interested in. But yeah, you know, The Sims 4, they're still coming out with packages right now. I think that came out in 2014. I believe it came out on PS4 in 2017, but you know, 3 years later, here we are, and they're just now coming out with upgrades for that same exact game. So if you created a Sim in 2017, you're getting the newest stuff for that game that just came out less than a month ago with that same created Sim. It makes way more sense to me than making you start completely over every single year when you have the same exact stuff. It doesn't make sense, and for that reason, not that reason only, but that's one of the reasons why this game is actually a better option. Anyway, that's the end of the video. I'm going to talk about more stuff too, but it's kind of a different category, a different subject, but it is regarding to Fire Pro Wrestling World and how it compares to, as he's cheating to win this match. You know, which is something that's in this game. WWE 2K20, they have something like that too. You know, they have a brass knuckle thing. But anyway, that's in this video. Now he's using brass knuckles. You know, he just used a different weapon. Now he's using that, as this guy's determined to do whatever it takes to win this match. You know, I created this wrestler as a very dirty, tactical type wrestler. And as you can see in almost every match, he does low blows and just as dirty as I like the way he got off the ropes right when the wrestler got up. In 2K, sometimes he'll still grunt. As you can see, this guy's stuck at nothing. As this match is being called off, and he's declared the winner. I thought that was terrible, but it's awesome that stuff like that's in this game. But yeah, I'm gonna leave the video with that. I got another video coming. Thanks for watching.